As a black lady, what are some of the difficulties, the challenges that you go through?
I think we have to accept the people the way they are. You can live very nice in this country. And we came here for a reason. We didn't come here to come and look at the weather. If you go to Rome, you do what the Rome do. And I don't have no problem with this country. Yeah. You guys are lazy. You guys want to have quick money. I work a lot.
What should black people do?
We have to show the white people that we are not lazy, we are good. We can work, we can do even better more than them. If you are independent on somebody, you will fall very soon. Very bad in Africa also. Yeah. The people always want money, give me this, give me that. They think we have the money on the tree, we are just taking it down. I work from Monday to Saturday. They will not change until the judgment day come. Africa, it won't change. Africa will always be Africa. There's money in Africa.
As a black woman, what are the difficulties that you face in this country?
Especially as a black woman, nobody sees the pain. And also like racism.
Are white people racist to black people?
Yes, definitely. Why is it? I have no clue why it is like that.
As a black man living in Europe, what are the life experiences that you face, the difficulties?
Like in Switzerland, if you live in a village.
I want us to take us back to where we came from.
Yes.
We Africans living here. As a black woman, what are the difficulties that you face in this country?
Ooh, where do I start? I mean, we live in a society which is dominantly white in that kind of sense, with difficulties. I mean, I'm a black woman. I think women have it hard in general, and especially as a black woman, you always have to fight for everything. It's like, what else? Yeah, I think it's like this always fighting, you know. Nobody sees the pain. You're always the strong woman in that kind of sense. And yeah, I think that's so like the hardest thing. So nobody sees the pain.
Should I slap you?
Yes. Follow him. Follow him. No,
I'm a kid for you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, but I think yeah, I think that's, and also like racism. You know, it's like it's not this loud racism that like people are obvious racist, but it's like this subtle way of yeah, racism. Like if they're talking to you that you're not getting not taken seriously in that kind of sense. And I think this is a pain and this is a struggle.
Are white people racist to black people?
Yes, definitely, for sure, for sure. And I mean they're racist with all BIPOCs, isn't it? Like and yeah, why is it? I have no clue why it is like that. But yeah, it is what it is. For my parents, I'm also like, what? Hey, that's me. So the Angola, you know, that's why.
You're from Angola?
I'm from Angola, yes. And I think, yeah, that's nice to see that right about now. But hold on a second.
Since you're from Ghana,
I'm from Ghana, yeah.
Yeah, I would like to go a little bit deep, not about the culture activities, but about, you know, we black people living, you know, in white society. Yeah. As a black lady living in Germany, what are some of the difficulties, the challenges that you go through?
I didn't go to challenge much because I think we have to accept the people the way they are. And if you accept the people the way they are, you can live very nice in this country. Yeah. Because we all came here because we are visitors here. Yeah. So, and we came here for a reason. Okay. We didn't come here to come and look at the weather, but we came here because of the reason. So I think if you are here, you do what is supposed to be done. If you go to Rome, you do what the Rome do. If you are here, you do what the German also want us to do. Yeah. And then you will live happiness here. Okay. And I don't have no problem with this country, to be honest.
Beautiful. You know, most of the black people, like we the kids coming up, we limit ourselves. Yes. We don't want to move to the next. We think like, oh, it's like
because you guys are lazy, that's all. Yeah, of course. You guys are lazy because you guys want to have quick money, but you guys don't want to work, and that's making our generation very, very poor. So, because without working, you don't get no money. So you have to work and get money. If you are lazy, you don't get money. How can you live? You will live very bad.
Yeah, you make a point. So do you think like back in the day, your generation was much better than our generation?
100%, of course.
What is
and do you know my age?
You gotta tell me.
You guess.
I mean, honestly speaking, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Respectfully. Like, I ain't trying to say, you know, respectfully, you're beautiful. Yeah. So I don't know exactly your age, but
I'm 50 years.
You're 50?
Yes.
Wow, shit. Man, what keeps you so young?
Because I take good care of myself. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke. I go to gym. I go to swimming.
You go to gym?
I go to gym.
But I can't swim.
And I go to swimming. That's why I say if you come in the country, we do. Because some of us are lazy. We eat our fufu and we lay down somewhere in the couch and we are getting fat and fat. But I go to swimming. I go to gym. I walk a lot to be healthy, to make my figure look good.
Right. So, what should black people do in the white society to be better?
You guys cannot do anything because we can't change nothing. You only have to love them, accept them the way they are, not to sit down to take money for the government. We have to work. You guys have to work. We have to show the white people that we are not lazy, we are good. We can work, we can do even better more than them. We have to take a challenge, you know.
You know, you're from Africa. We're from Africa. Africa people like to depend on people living in abroad. I experience it from my mom when I'm at home. Things going on.
Calling and give me money and give me this, give me
what
that. They're also lazy, you know.
What can you say to those people being independent on the people living in Europe?
Because if you are independent on somebody, you will fall very soon. You don't have to depend, even though your husband, not your wife, you have to depend. You have to do something for yourself. Because like my kids, my daughter, she live in Hamburg, and the big one live with me.
Who live in Hamburg?
She live in Hamburg.
You live in Hamburg? I'm gonna see you.
No, you don't see her. You don't see her. No. You don't see her.
Okay, my bad. Okay,
so I think we have to do something. That, you know, it's very bad in Africa also. The people always want money, give me this, give me that. They think we have the money on the tree, we are just taking it down. No, we have to work very hard for our money. I work from Monday to Saturday. I'm working very hard because I have a house. I need to pay my bills and stuff, you know. I need to pay my daughter apartment in Hamburg. It's very expensive, as you know.
So the people in Africa, what can you tell them to change their mindset?
These people, there's nothing you will tell them they will change. They will not change until the judgment day come. Africa, it won't change. Africa will always be Africa.
Do you think among Africans, we have future in Africa?
Yeah. In Africa, we're very rich, you know. Look, in Africa, if somebody pay your house in Africa, the person don't take a credit for their bank. But here, people take credit. If you have iPhone, I also have iPhone. My iPhone, I bought it and I pay every monthly, right? In Africa, they don't pay monthly. They don't have money. There's money in Africa.
So what can we do to reserve our money, to be control of our money, to know exactly in Africa?
In Africa, there's a business running over there. But we that we live in Europe, we can't make business over there because no, it's not possible. The only thing I want to advise everybody in this country, if you want to make business in Africa, you just pay a house and give it to a rent. Because that's nothing you are doing with somebody. You only pay for 2 years, they give you your money, you just go 2 years, 5% on it again, you give it to rent. Okay.
And
that's very important.
That's beautiful message. It was nice having. What's your name again?
My name is Elizabeth. My other name is Ayele because I'm a girl.
Okay, but it was nice having you.
Thank you. So you guys have to take care of yourself because this country, we are all here to look for money. So you have to work.
We are here for money, and we're gonna make that money.
We are here for money. So we have to work for our money, not to take money for the government. Because your children.
Preach, mama. Preach, mama.
Don't take money for the government.
Preach, mama.
Don't take no money for the social. No, you work for your money. That's what we are came here for. To work, not for the government, not to atmosphere. No.
You know,
we don't want atmosphere. No. That's a disgrace.
It's disgrace. Black people who don't want to work your ass off. You'll be depending on the social. The afternoon to side.
Stop.
That you gotta stop.
You are disgracing yourself.
Work your ass off.
Yes.
Let's do this, babe. Okay, it was nice having you. Have a beautiful day. Oh shit. Have a whoa. Gang, as you guys know, man, that was crazy. That was one of the greatest interviews I had. But, you know, shit. Man, they closed the... Man, fuck this shit up. We're gonna do what we're gonna do. Alright, let's get more deeper, you know, into our black culture. As a black man living in Europe, what are the life experiences that you face, the difficulties?
It's perhaps where you live in Europe. Like in Switzerland, if you live in a village or in a city, because I'm living in a village and you got many races there.
Okay.
But with the time you're gonna get fine with that, but it's not alright to get fine with that. But if you're in the city, it's way more. In the city it's way more. But like in other countries, like in Germany, you guys see many black people outside here. In Switzerland it's not that much. In Switzerland, if you're black, you're down there. You can't drown in there because Switzerland, you don't have that much black people like.
So do you think most of the white people are racist?
Not the most of them. Like it's a small percent of the people.
Okay, so as a black man, we live in a white society. What can we do better to fix this society?
No, bro, it's just to educate. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Like, if they say something bad to you, you need to respond like bad back. Like it's not matter if you say, oh fuck you, what you're saying, blah blah. You need to respond like the same stupidity like of them, and then they're gonna recognize and he's gonna say, yeah, I say something bad. But just education. But because many of them people they don't know the words, they don't know the history of that shit. They just tell it. They heard it on the social media.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, Rowski.
So.
Okay.
So, when we talk about the relationship wise, you think white, like we black people, we have more chance dating the white girls?
That's critical. That's a critical question.
Yeah.
But I say, how can we describe it? Most of them white girls, they don't have that much experience with the black guys, and there's something like new, something special, something like to decorate, something like to see new, and they see that as an opportunity to get some new experience with the other man. But I say it's different. Like in a country like here, like here in Berlin, because most of them niggas, most of them black people here, they're looking good. If you see around, there's everything like black people here.
Yeah. Right now, what is going in Switzerland that people don't know? Something going on right now in Switzerland, people doesn't know.
Switzerland's not that much, bro. Switzerland's a very clean country. You got many nice people there. It's for real.
Yeah.
I recommend any people to live there. If you got the opportunity to live there, you gotta appreciate it. Switzerland is a big country. Switzerland is really a nice country. You got many people there. It's like clean, good people. You got some. If you want to work there, you got so many options to do something like that. That's for real.
Okay, big man. It was nice having you. What's your name? My name is Billy. What about you? Ella. Wait, hold on. Yeah, you got beautiful nose. What's your name?
Doris. Hey.
Doris, where are you from?
Angola and Congo.
You get a soft hand. What the fuck?
Thank you.
What you been doing with that hand? Yeah.
What's poppin'?
What's poppin'? I just wanna know. I'm chilling.
I'm chilling at Academy Car.
That's right.
What the hell are you filming?
We're just vlogging,
Okay, vlogging. Okay, all right. Where are you guys from?
Okay.
Rich boy.
I'm not rich. I'm just a regular guy. Oh, you're gonna make me funny now.
No, it's not that I'm making you funny. Ooh, nice. Sorry.